I want to take a second and share something with you that I've been thinking about a lot since social distancing and isolation started. Now, for those of you who may not know, I'm actually a pretty extreme extrovert. I really get recharged and energized by connection with people and spending time with others. And I think I can honestly summarize my experience so far with social distancing as this. I'm an extrovert and I'm okay. Why? Because of my church. Whether it's digital growth groups, whether it's Zoom meetings, phone calls, text messages, people calling to check in on me, and time with my family, I feel connected to the community for the most part, and I'm doing well. And I'm encouraged because our church is actually, as a community, really leaned into this pandemic with faith, and I think we've tried really hard to live out the value that growth requires community. That's something that as a church we believe, and we believe it to the extent that we are acting on it. That's so encouraging to me. When face-to-face couldn't happen, we jumped into, how can we still connect with each other? What can we do to stay in each other's lives and involved? And so I want to encourage you. You may be at home, but you can be connected. You may be at home, but you can be a help and encouragement to another person. You may be at home, but you're not alone. A verse that God gave me a long time ago that's been an encouragement to me, I want to share it with you, is Isaiah 42:16. He says, I will lead the blind by ways they have not known. Along unfamiliar paths I will guide them. I will turn the darkness into light before them, and I will make the rough places smooth. These are the things I will do. I will not forsake them. And so as you seek to encourage someone, whether it's getting on social media for the first time, posting online, making a phone call, shooting a text out to a friend, there are things that you can do that can communicate to others that we really care for them and make sure they stay connected. One of the greatest growers in our relationships with other people is shared experience, when we all go through something together. And we're not only sharing this experience of kind of being socially isolated as a church, but we're sharing it with everyone in Huntington Beach, friends, neighbors, coworkers, and strangers. We're in a really unique time in our country, and with that, there are unique challenges and unique opportunities. I'm an extrovert and I'm okay because of my church, but I have had this question a lot. How are other people doing? How is this experience going for other people, especially for those people who aren't a part of a church and a community that's really trying to reach out? When this is done, I'm curious to see what the difference in support is for those who were, a part of a church and those who weren't. And my prayer is that this time will bring credibility to the Church of Jesus Christ, and that we come out of this pandemic with real credibility in the eyes of other people. And that if this time has really exposed some part of people's broken lives, that they come to see what Jesus has to offer. I encourage you to pray with me.